What are Paul's lifetime favorite speakers? Well, let me think about that. I actually have maybe a different answer than you might think, but I do love these. This question, this wide-angle lens is not the greatest. You can see how the major distortion, this isn't actually falling over. Just looks weird. My apologies. Francis in Punta Gorda, Florida wants to know. Good day, Paul. I was wondering your thoughts on your favorite speakers in each decade and what changes in life made your choice of speakers change over time. For example, has your preference of a primary source material changed your speaker design preference over time? Has changing speaker technology been the largest influence? Or has your personal listening taste just changed over time? Happy listening and say hi to Pickles. Francis. Somebody caught on to Pickles. I love it. Daikon, my son's restaurant, they use this red-haired monkey. And I wore it one day. You have to go back and look at that. So, we have the Infinity IRS 5s. They were probably the speaker that really set me off on a lifetime quest of doing what I do. They probably had more influence than any loudspeaker I've ever owned or listened to, these speakers right here over the last 40-something years. Some of the other speakers that I have really loved were the original quads. They look like space heaters on their side. Those were pretty amazing. I've owned so many speakers, Revels, Martin Logans, multiple Martin Logans, Acoustats, Infinity RS1s, what else? Cerwin Vega, for a time I had Cerwin Vega woofers. So I've been through a lot of speakers, and these over time have always been my favorites. I have since become enamored with our own speakers, and some of the work that Chris has been doing kind of blow these away. I mean, we were looking for an IRS killer, and I think we might have one. They're small. These FR30s that we're working on, they certainly don't have the majesty of the speaker, but then they don't have the physical presence of it either. And part of it is that physical presence. I mean, these are just jaw-dropping. And at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know that I will ever not want to have these. Maybe I would probably fit into that cabinet. If I died tomorrow, they could probably cut off the top, take the drivers out, and stuff my dead body in there, lower it into the ground, and bury me in it. How about that? It's wood. Right? Leave the drivers in. They probably stuff me in there, just chop me up a little bit, stuff me in there, lower it down instead of a casket, and then here lies Paul. I think that's what we should do. No, I think we're going to leave these for whoever wants to enjoy them. There were only 58 pair of these IRS ever made, and they really are special. I've owned the Gen 1s, but yeah, these are still my favorites. To the other part of your question, sources have changed, primarily vinyl to digital and then back again and forward again. And the first time I ever heard the Infinity IRS 5s were at Harry Pearson's house. He's a reviewer. He's passed on, but in Seacliff, New York, and they were on a turntable and a vinyl system, and they were magnificent. Today, we've got our own vinyl system. They are still magnificent. And on digital, I had no change of heart for these speakers. So now I think over time, I've come and gone with 20, 30 pair of speakers. These have the staying power that will live with me for a long, long time. I ain't going to say never, because I can tell you right now, our FR30 blows these away in certain areas, like mid-range low mid bass, ooh, top end, ooh, we got these beat, but we got a ways to go. All right. Thanks for the question. I'll talk to you later. Bye.